Hey everybody, welcome. Odd Doll here, and thank you for joining another video with me. I super appreciate it as always. I recently hit 1,000 subscribers and I am shocked and just super grateful and appreciative of everyone who is subscribed. So thank you. You are wonderful humans and I am honored that you deem my content worthy of subscribing to. Now we'll get into the introduction. I have some more Catwalk Kitties that I got from AliExpress. I'm showing you them here. This is after I have washed them because I do have actually diagnosed OCD, and touching things that I am concerned are dirty is so enormously stressful. And while I think that some of the process of doing a video like this is opening the actual package on camera, I also think that people are understanding enough of mental health and the need to treat your mental health nicely. So I am trusting that you guys do not mind that you are seeing these dolls after they have been washed so that I can touch them without panicking. So as you can see, the Catwalk Kitties that you get from AliExpress are just the heads. They do not have the bodies, but fortunately, these heads fit really nicely on the knockoff Monster High bodies that they sell on AliExpress. Speaking of, here they are. So they're pretty good as far as a dupe goes. They're not the same quality as a Monster High body, of course, but for the price, they don't need to be. So I did my best to match the heads to the body color that I thought would work best for them. And it's a little bit tricky, particularly the second one there. I'm not a fan of how that looks. I don't know if I thought that the stripes on her face were darker when I saw the picture of her or what, but I probably will switch out that body eventually. I don't think it's going to be as noticeable when she has clothes on though, so I'm not super worried about it. The rest of them though, I think that the color matches are pretty good. Obviously, the bodies only come in so many colors, so you have to work with what there is. But I think that the white stripes on a lot of their faces goes well with a white colored body, so I'm pretty happy with how these look. Obviously, at least a couple of these would do really well with having a Ghoulia colored body, but I at least didn't see any at the time of looking. So these dolls do have polypropylene hair. I have found that it's been fine boiling wash it, so you can make it manageable and style it. I did get some knockoff Bratz clothes from AliExpress to try them out because I do know the Bratz clothes, depending what they are, can fit on a Monster High body. So we are going to try those on and see how they fit. If they don't, I'm just going to use some of the G3 Monster High clothes that I do have. I also have this pink body because there is a pink cat head that I have coming but isn't here yet because it was sold by a different store. So here are the knockoff Bratz clothing that I got on AliExpress. As you can see, they look to be pretty decent quality. I'm really happy with how they look. I did wash these as well because I think they had a chemically smell to them, but I do tend to just smell things. There's a 50-50 chance that when I buy something, if it doesn't come from MGA or Mattel, that sort of factory, I'll be asking my husband, does this smell like cigarette smoke to you? And usually he's like, no, you're just being paranoid, because cigarettes scare the crap out of me, to be honest. But one time I ordered a Made-to-Move Barbie off of Amazon, and I swear to you that this doll had definitely never been opened. Her packaging was perfect. It wasn't something that had been returned. This legitimately came from Amazon. There was no odor on the outside, but when I opened up the blister packaging, it reeked of cigarette smoke. I mean, it was absolutely undeniable. It was like somebody literally blew smoke into the box at the time of packaging, and my husband agreed. He smelled it quite heavily. You could smell it from a distance. So that was kind of crazy to me. So I don't know if you guys have had a similar experience. I'd be very curious, or an explanation for why that would happen. But here we are just taking a look at the Bratz outfits on these bodies. I think that it fits well enough, but something about it, I don't know, I'm not super vibing with it. So I might set this aside for an actual Bratz doll, or just maybe sell it in a lot if I ever decide to get rid of some of my Bratz clothes. This, of course, is a knockoff version of Flashback Fever Yasmin's clothes, which I love. I had that doll as a kid, so when I saw this on AliExpress, I really wanted to pick it up. Of course, you can see that the shirt is different, but the rest of it is a pretty convincing dupe as far as I'm concerned. But again, I don't super love it on this body. Now, I'm showing you this doll because this is the very first Catwalk Kitty doll that I got, that I had in my original video that first showed Catwalk Kitties. And so I just wanted to show you her. So this girl's name is Callie. It's really cool. They all have like different names and characteristics and come from different places. This here is Minx. Her hair is like probably the one that needs the most help, and I am going to try to help it. But her face is super cute. I mean, all their faces are super cute, and you can see that they fit pretty well in G3 Monster High clothes. Now this here is Jet, and she is probably my favorite. I love her hairstyle. Like, those bangs are so cute, and she is wearing G3 Monster High clothes. I did put an elastic band around like the waist part of the skirt just to make it more fitted to her, so it's not always moving around, because that would just drive me nuts. And then here we have Topaz, and she's very cool. I really like the way that her hair is right now. And she just, obviously, she's got a blue thing because she's got blue in the hair. She's got blue eyes. Her name is Topaz. She feels kind of wintry to me. And then this is Sushi, and I love her bangs. I really love the color schemes that they have with these dolls between like the hair and the makeup. And so she is wearing some Claudine fashion pieces from G3. If I had more G1 clothes, that would fit better. But so here we have Toffee. Her hair is kind of a little bit also more so unmanageable. But she's wearing G3 Cleo clothes, and I think that it suits her pretty well. And she's the one where the body match I was worried about, but with the clothes on, it's actually not very noticeable. I think particularly because she has a jacket on, so I'm happy with that. And then here we have Annika, and she's super cute. She's got the bangs going on, the green eyes, which is, you know, super cat. And then I put her in a Claudine outfit. I love this outfit on her. I think that it might be one of my favorites. And then here they all are together, just so you can take them in. So these are actually what I asked my husband for our anniversary. Our anniversary is February 2nd, and I opened this package without even thinking about it, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like film this and make a video out of it. But he didn't mind. He probably would have told me to open it anyways, if he was here when it arrived. So the cost of them, it varies depending on the head, because some of them aren't quite as common as other ones. But I will put the link in the description to the AliExpress shop where I got these dolls. This is my second time purchasing from them. The other thing I will say is they did miss one body, because I did buy two of one of the colors of the body, and they only shipped one, which I just assume it was just a packing error, and I will see if I will get a refund on that or not, hopefully. But they're very affordable, both the heads and the bodies. So especially if you don't mind them having a knockoff body that's not an actual Catwalk Kitty, you know, proportioned doll, then this is a super affordable option if you want Catwalk Kitties, because finding them on the internet, they are crazy expensive. So this is just infinitely cheaper. And honestly, it doesn't bother me at all that they're on knockoff Monster High bodies. I'm good with that. I mean, these dolls came out in 2005, so the fact that these heads are just so readily available and you are able to make your own versions of these characters is just really cool to me. I think that it's a really neat find, and I'm happy that they're on AliExpress. I think I'm only missing 3 of the different characters, and I'm trying to work out a way to make a tail for these, because when they're cats, so they did have like fuzzy tails when they were, you know, released in stores. So I do kind of want to come up with, like, obviously you could put them on a Monster High body that had like a Toralei body and use Toralei's tail, but I like when that's, you know, fuzzy. So if I'm struck with inspiration on how to make a fuzzy cat tail for a 1/6 scale size doll, I will share that with you. I'm just showing you an overview of them all together, and then of course I was one stand short, so I just have to To be honest, I just booted my least favorite off to show you the rest of them together, but don't tell her that. No, she's still a fabulous doll, and I did put her hair in a style that makes me like her better, that I will show you now. So it's not perfect at the moment. Like, I need to put some gel in there to kind of get some of those flyaways down, but this is kind of my solution for polypropylene hair that's kind of unmanageable. Like, I can't really get it to lay in a way that I like. I've done this for a G3 Claudine, and it works really well. And then I'm thinking maybe just pop some hair accessories in there too. Then I did want to show you how the rest of those Bratz outfits looked on actual Bratz dolls. So as you can see, this is super cute. It fits her really well. Like, the stockings are really awesome, and I just can't complain about the quality at all. And then I wanted to show you that flashback fever outfit on Jade here as well. There are these loose strings here. That's because when I was putting the knockoff Monster High bodies into these, I didn't realize that the hands could be removed, or it says that they can be removed through the reviews, but I was too afraid to try it. So I just kind of had to force their hands through, and it did kind of make some loose ends there, but I was able to trim those off, so it's a non-issue. To be honest, in hindsight, I wouldn't have gotten the Bratz clothes because it didn't really work for what I was wanting, and I don't really need extra Bratz clothes, at least not at the moment. But hey, hindsight's 20/20, and they're cute and good quality, so I will take it. And on that note, I will segue into the closing of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I really, really, really appreciate you being here. I'm so grateful for the 1,000 subscribers, and you know, I was nervous starting YouTube because the internet can be such a trash place, but it can also be a really great place to bring people together, and you guys have made it a really awesome experience so far, and I just really, really appreciate that. And I hope you can sense how genuine I am in saying that. I truly, truly appreciate it. But other than that, then guys, I hope you have a really great rest of your day. Bye. See you in the next one.